This is an under 10-minute quick uh, get ready with me, go to office, work, makeup where you don't want to look too much put together, but you want to look decent, you want to look like you spent some time grooming yourself. And this is how you can do it using a few products from MAC. I'm only using MAC products because this is something that is available worldwide. No matter from where you're watching, you can find these products. I'm starting with a sunscreen. This is by Beauty of Joseon, and I love this sunscreen. I have been using this consistently over some time, and it's very emollient. I've already have a moisturizer and a sunscreen, a layer of sunscreen, but I'm reapplying the sunscreen because it is so emollient. The foundation that I'm going to use on top of it is going to blend in very easily, smoothly, without drying out my skin. Since I have very dry, sensitive skin at the moment, that is the reason I am reapplying an emollient sunscreen for now. Now that I have the sunscreen on, I will massage it in for a few minutes into my skin so that I don't have a slippery texture going on. For the foundation, I'm using the old formulation of the MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15 liquid foundation, and I'm in the shade NC25. I'm just taking a tiny drop of it, as you can see on the back of my hand. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush from Real Techniques. This is their setting brush, and it's a fluffy brush. I'm going to prime this brush with this foundation and just doing a very thin veil of foundation all over my face. I'm not going for a full coverage look. For office, generally we don't like to look like we have foundation on. You like to have a look which looks natural, doesn't look too heavy, doesn't look cakey, and this is going to last you all day long because you have such little amount of product on your skin. And you can see a light veil of coverage is good enough if you have more or less clear skin. In case you have more blemishes, you need a concealer before you do this step, okay? So today I'm avoiding a concealer. I don't have, I have a little bit of problematic areas on my skin, but I'm not bothering to cover them. Also, I am trying to avoid anything on my eyes. I'm just going with a light coverage on the lids of my eyes and set it with some powder. That's it. I'm skipping eyeshadow altogether. I'm skipping eyeshadow, mascara altogether because I don't want to irritate my eyes. I'm just focusing on a clear complexion, a little bit of color using a blush, lipstick, setting my brows, looking groomed. That's it. Now I'm going on with the powder finish, which is the Studio Fix by MAC. It is their old formulation, and I'm in the color NC30 in this. And this is a very good powder foundation. You can, if you have oily skin, this is something that you can stick to. Even if you skip the foundation, you can just use this. Set it with the makeup, the MAC Fix Plus, which is an alcohol-free multitasking setting spray, and you're good to go. So I'm taking a fat brush like this and just doing a thin veil of the powder foundation all over my face, just to give me a little more coverage and give me a blurred look. It doesn't highlight any kind of texture on the skin, any bumps, any problematic areas. It does a very beautiful job of blurring out the skin and making it look even, matte finish, and it lasts all day. It easily lasts up to 8 hours on my skin, and I'm just doing a light brush of coverage on my lids, and that's about it. So if you have oily lids, what you can do is, after you do the light veil of powder on your lids, you can go about and do a light dusting of whatever is left on your foundation brush, just to set that powder, lock that powder in. And on top of that, if you want to use any color, any eyeshadow, you can also go about it. Now for my brows, I'm using their MAC's eyebrow gel, which is called the Pro Locked Brow Gel. And this is something that I'm enjoying using. It's a clear gel that sets your eyebrows in place. It locks it in place, and it doesn't feel crusty or crumbly. It gives it doesn't look too glossy too. It gives a very natural look to the brows, but at the same time setting your brow hair in place. And if you have stubborn brow hair like mine, this is a very good product to invest in if you want to lock your brow hair in place without looking like if you use too much product on your brows. All right. So after I have used this, I am going to line my lips using a lip pencil, which is called the Cool Spice by MAC. This is a new launch in their color range of lip liners, and this is what I'm using to line my pencil with. It is a very cool toned neutral brown shade, and it is a very good choice if you like to wear a lot of neutral shades, if you like to wear a lot of nude lipsticks. This is something that you can consider having it in your makeup kit. And like all other MAC lip liners, this is very long lasting. Doesn't if your lipstick feathers out, this is something that prevents a lot of feathering. It keeps your lipstick on place without looking smudgy. Okay, so a normal glossy lipstick will last much longer if you use a lip liner like this beneath it. So for the lipstick, I'm using the color Alone Time by MAC. It is their glossy version. It is called their lip luster glass lipstick, and it is in the color 569 Alone Time. This is also one of their nude collection launches, and this is something that is a very beautiful neutral cool toned lipstick that looks different on different skin tones. It has a hint of mauve in it, and it is very, very beautiful for an everyday office wear lipstick color. For the blush, I'm using their new Strobe Beam liquid blush in the color Ice Gleam. This is also a very cool toned shade. They have a multiple number of shades in them. I have two of them. I have the Apricot Jelly and Ice Gleam. Today I'm using Ice Gleam because the overall look that I'm doing today is a very cool toned. I'm wearing blue, and I like to have a cool toned look on my face today. So that's why I'm going in with Ice Gleam and taking the same brush that I used my foundation. I'm using it on my nose, on my cheeks, a little bit on the chin, and a little bit on the forehead. And it's a very beautiful flamingo pinky peachy color. It's not overpowering. It's a very subtle color but gives you a very beautiful flushed look, and it also gives you a glow. It is kind of a mix of the stroke cream with a little bit of pigment, which makes it very unique, and it lasts all day. It is very long lasting. The color doesn't fade away. You don't need to top it with a powder blush, and this is what I like about it. It is good to use for dry skin girls too. If you have dry parched skin, this is going to give you an instant glow. If you just use, you can also use it on bare skin. I use it so many times on my bare skin without having any concealer foundation on, and it looks just as gorgeous. So that's the finished look. I'm just setting all of it using the MAC Fix Plus in the original version, and I am ready for the day. I hope you liked this makeup tutorial. Let me know in the comment section which are your favorite products, which are the products you have tried, and subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.